Oh, I'm heckled all the time, especially on Sunday afternoons when little kids, mostly, but sometimes teenagers too. I get all kinds of things, some of which I probably shouldn't say here, but a lot of them will want to hear Metallica and heavy metal type stuff. Just think, well, there's no keyboards in that music, so you're not going to get it out of a pipe organ. My brother, who's 7 years older than me, started taking piano lessons, so we had a piano in the house. And I think I was about 4, and I just walked up to it one day and played Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And my mother was like, whoa, and I wanted to get lessons right away. I didn't start lessons till I was 6, but then I took piano lessons, classical piano, for about 5 or 6 years. Started skating, I think, when I was about 12, in a rink out in Hillsboro. Didn't have an organ in it, so I was just into skating at that time. And that rink was torn down, so I had no choice but to come into Portland and started skating at Imperial. And from the first time I heard that organ, I knew I wanted to play it. It was instant. And I could hear it from the stairs outside waiting to get in. I couldn't even see it, but I knew it was live music. And yeah, the minute I laid eyes on it, it's like, yeah, I want to do that. I play up a lot of old standards. I think I inject a little bit of rock and roll attitude into it, so I think that'd probably be a good description of the way I approach it. I don't like to stick with what's printed on the page. I like to venture out and just kind of see what happens. Sometimes that's kind of dangerous, but I, for some reason, just like doing it that way. There have been many organists here who've made lasting impressions. Of course, Don Simmons being one of the most recent, but there have been plenty of others. Buzz McClelland, Len Hoyt, Pete Croshauer. There have been lots of guys. I mean, and that's only a few of the number who've played here, but those are the ones who've made big impressions. I hope that I leave some sort of an impression, hopefully in 20 or 30 years when I'm ready to retire.
Fantastic is the one word that sums it all up. He is a classic rink organist, which means he not only plays beautifully, but when he plays, it's right on the beat and makes it very easy to skate, and especially to dance skate too. It's one of the best around.
Oh yes, oh yes. We were lucky to have him after our other organist passed away. Because other organists tried out this organ. Oh, they were terrible.
I would say that his strong point, he plays the most wicked blues you ever listened to. And there's a feeling to it when he does this, and most of us that are skaters feel the romance that comes from that music. It's almost like it calls you, skate, skate, skate. And it is that way because he plays so very, very well. I love coming here. I really do. If you've been involved with it as much as I have, you'd love it too. It's a home away from home. It's a bonding between people all with a common feeling about roller skating, and we really, really love it. And I do too.
This one was built in 1926, and we know that because when we tear it apart to fix it, there's people who signed their names and dates inside the chests of the pipes. And I think it went into the Broadway Theater in 1928, and it stayed there until 1955. There was an organ here before that, and it basically wanted a better one, and the one in the Broadway became available, so the Oaks Park bought it. 18 ranks of pipes, and a rank is an individual voice, such as a trumpet or a saxophone. It's considered a rank. So there's 18 ranks, 4 manuals or keyboards on the organ. And I think it's about 1,250 pipes, 1,300 pipes right in that area. Yeah, these are all the switches. These are all switch stacks here too. I don't know who did the lettering for Wurlitzer, but they were really good at writing. Most of this is original. Opened in 1905. It was the 100-year anniversary of the Lewis and Clark expedition, which was why basically the park was built, to celebrate that and have a big fair here in Portland. And then also to have a place for families to go, which there really wasn't anything before that, except down to the riverfront and swim in the river. We've had some real character skating here. There was one gentleman, and I don't even to this day know his real name. He was known as Whirly. And a real fun guy. He would never lift his skates off the floor because he sort of had an idea that he was a car. And a very intelligent guy, sort of an engineer. But when he came skating, he just went into a different mode, a different world. He had a little thing he wore here with a gear shift, and his little gear shift he would shift into drive, and he'd take off on the floor and do his thing. He skated here for years. This is a little oasis here in the middle of the city. You come to Oaks Park, you don't even know Portland's down the river. You can't even tell. So, my first love as far as a rink goes is Imperial. It was on a second floor. It was a very unique place, and I have my fondest memories from that rink. Unfortunately closed, but I have plenty of good memories from here too, and I'm a lifer here.
Back out.